Hello, everybody. Welcome again to another edition of Badger Blitz TV. I'm Jake Kokorowski, senior writer at BadgerBlitz.com, your Rivals.com destination for all things Wisconsin athletics, from the recruiting trail inside Camp Randall Stadium and on the court of the Kohl Center. Hope everyone's having a great week. It's time for our weekly recruiting Q&A with Clint Cosgrove. Before we do that, again, like we did last week, you see that little thing on that screen where you can do right here? There you go, right there. Pay just $22 for your first year for new users. So new users go to badgerblitz.com, put in that promo code Badgers22, get full access today to our premium articles as well as others on the Rivals.com network. It's a great opportunity to help. It's less than $2 a month. Let us earn your business for the long term with this great offer. Again, $22 for the first year. New users, go to badgerblitz.com. Badgers22 is that promo code. It's good till April 1st. Remember that as well. But enough about our promos. We're going to get into, this would be a reason why you would want to subscribe to badgerblitz.com. The amazing recruiting content, not just from our publisher, John McNamara, but we're back again with Clint Cosgrove, recruiting analyst who works in the Midwest on behalf of Rivals.com. Clint, man, great seeing you again. I know it's busy time of the year for you with camp season, but thank you for carving up some time this week for us.
Of course, always a pleasure. Excited to be here. Excited to talk some ball, some recruiting, whatever else is coming up. I'm ready.
So within that too, let's talk about within that how we get these topics, right? So subscribers at badgerblitz.com, every Monday I send out, or Tuesday depending upon how busy we are, I'll send out a thread on our Badgers Den forum, which is just for subscribers. Hey, y'all got any questions for Clint? And then we get quite a few. So we're going to try to get to all these in the, and whatnot. So if it's not this week, it's next week. We always try to give our best and whatnot, and also do it within the right time frame too. So we got a couple of them, but before we do that, let's go into just with this. Wisconsin's spring practices start up this week. And so, and whatnot, started on March 22nd, goes through April 22nd, according to a graphic that Wisconsin put on there, put on their social media accounts it was a week or two ago. So within that, I wanted to ask Clint this. So what exactly kind of goes on with recruiting visits during this time? When recruits visit spring practices, what do they normally see and take away, and how programs can make an impression during this time? Clint, what type of insight could you give us on that?
It's a huge part of the recruiting process, especially for young kids who haven't been on visits before. It's an opportunity for them to get their first glimpse of the program. For guys who have been around, the team and have been on visits and stuff before, a lot of the time it's either been for a game or just kind of walking around and meeting coaches and stuff like that. You spend a lot more time practicing than playing games, and you're going to spend many more hours doing so over your time. So kids use this as a preview of what to expect if they were to go to Wisconsin and what the day-to-day would be like. They're going to take a good look at maybe the tempo of the practice, how long they practice. Is it a physical practice? And these can be, for one kid, a physical practice might be awesome. Another guy might be like, oh, I'm worried about, about game day. So you get a little different, different kids want different things out of it. But I think the biggest thing when I talk to kids is they want to get a feel for how they're going to be coached. They want to see how the position coach coaches. Are they, constructive criticism? Are they maybe teaching more off tape? Are they ripping butts on the field every single time somebody messes up? And like I said, some kids want that. Other kids, they're not going to play for that. So it's a really good glimpse at what the majority of your playing time at the school is going to look like. You get to see, how the head coach operates, how he treats his assistant coaches. You get to see how the kids interact at practice. Are they having fun? Are they detailed? Or is this practice all over the place? So different kids will take away different things. It's almost like evaluating quarterbacks. You talk to 10 different quarterback coaches, you get 10 different opinions on the same kid. Yeah, you'll get the same thing out of a recruit when they're talking about a practice. One guy will be like, oh, I love the tempo. I loved how the coach was getting after the guys and trying to make the best out of them. And another guy will be like, Yeah, you know what? I just didn't like the format, and he was a little too hard on his guys, and I didn't like that. So uh, basically, it's a great way for you to learn more about who will be coaching you, how everything operates on a day-to-day basis, and get a feel for what it would be like to be a part of that team. You get to see a bit of everything from team culture to coaching style to what they're doing offensive and defensively, how they're teaching it. And so a lot is learned at these, and then they can make quite the impact and impression on these visits.
And of course, go to BadgerBlitz.com for, I believe we have a running thread about spring visitors and when they could arrive. So make sure you check out us for more information. And of course, any recruits that make their trip, either myself or John McNamara or Clint will be trying to reach out to see what they thought of what goes on inside the McLean Center and the Camp Randall Stadium facilities during this time. Clint, man, that's all we had this week. We appreciate your time. I know you're a busy man with all the camps that are rolling through, whether Rivals or Under Armour or wherever, like you've talked about in recent weeks. We appreciate your time this week. Rest up, get those freaking flyer miles ready, hopefully for some time where maybe you can go out for a vacation one of these weekends.
Oh yeah.
Excellent.
Yep, got to get the frequent flyer miles and the Marriott points, and hope for time to go on a vacation. So, but yeah, no, looking forward to it. I got a New Orleans camp this coming weekend, and I'm excited for the food down there. So that should be good.
As you should, Clint. Appreciate you as always, my friend. Thank you.
Always a pleasure. Have a great day.
Folks, that's Clint Cosgrove. Real quick, again, our promotion going on. New users, go to BadgerBlitz.com, Badgers22. Pay just $22 for your first year as part of the BadgerBlitz.com community. Offers good till April 1st. Great time to tune in and see what Clint's writing, what John's writing, John McNamara, our recruiting analyst for BadgerBlitz.com, is doing, what I throw together, whether it's spring practices or recruiting if I'm thrown into that as well. So y'all have a great week. We'll talk to you soon again here on Badger Blitz TV.